Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Laura, your trusted guide to vibrant health, especially for those embracing their golden years. Welcome to my channel where we explore the science of aging with curiosity and optimism. Today, we're diving into a topic that's vital yet often unspoken: men's sexual health and how it strengthens relationships. This isn't just about physical wellness, it's about rediscovering confidence, connection, and joy in your life. Before we start, I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Drop a comment below with your city or country, and let's connect as a global community. If you find this video helpful, please hit that like button. It helps others discover this valuable info. As we age, our bodies evolve, and for many men, challenges like erectile dysfunction, ED, can feel like a silent barrier. But here's the truth: ED isn't a life sentence, nor is it just a bedroom issue. It's a signal from your body. And with the right approach, you can reclaim vitality and deepen your bond with your partner. Let's break down the key factors, explore practical solutions, and ignite your curiosity about your own incredible body. First, let's talk about the physical side. Your body is like a finely tuned machine, and blood flow is its fuel. ED often stems from reduced circulation due to aging arteries, high cholesterol, or conditions like diabetes, and high blood pressure. These can block the robust blood supply needed for a firm erection. Hormonal shifts also play a role. Testosterone naturally declines with age, slowing libido and response. Weak pelvic floor muscles, which support erection control, can lose strength over time. But don't let this overwhelm you. Simple changes can make a big difference. Aerobic exercises like brisk walking improve heart health and circulation, while Kegel exercises strengthen pelvic floor muscles, boosting erection quality. A diet rich in nitric oxide, boosters like beets, watermelon, or leafy greens relaxes blood vessels, enhancing blood flow. These steps aren't just about sexual health. They improve your energy, mood, and longevity. Let me share something fascinating about circulation that many don't realize. Your blood vessels are incredibly adaptive, even in your golden years. Think of them like garden hoses that can become more flexible with the right care. When you engage in regular movement, even something as gentle as a 20-minute daily walk, you're essentially giving your entire circulatory system a tune-up. Your heart becomes more efficient, your blood vessels become more responsive, and that increased blood flow reaches every part of your body, including the areas most crucial for intimate function. I remember Michael, a 68-year-old retired engineer, who came to see me feeling defeated. He'd always been active, but after retirement, he'd become more sedentary. Within just 6 weeks of incorporating daily walks and simple pelvic floor exercises, he noticed remarkable changes, not just in his sexual health, but in his overall energy and mood. His wife mentioned that he seemed more like his old self again, more present and engaged in their conversations. The science behind this is truly remarkable. When you exercise regularly, your body produces more nitric oxide naturally. This molecule acts like a master key, unlocking your blood vessels and allowing them to dilate properly. It's the same pathway that many medications target, but you're activating it naturally through movement and proper nutrition. Speaking of nutrition, let's dive deeper into foods that can transform your vascular health. Beyond the nitric oxide boosters I mentioned, certain foods work like natural medicine for your circulatory system. Dark chocolate, for instance, contains flavonoids that improve blood vessel function. Studies show that men who consume dark chocolate regularly have better circulation and improved erectile function compared to those who don't. Pomegranates are another powerhouse. They're packed with antioxidants that protect your blood vessels from damage and improve their elasticity. I often tell my patients to think of pomegranates as nature's way of keeping your circulatory system young and flexible. Walnuts, rich in L-arginine, provide the building blocks your body needs to produce nitric oxide naturally. But here's something crucial that many overlook. The timing of your meals matters too. Eating large, heavy meals can temporarily reduce blood flow as your body diverts energy to digestion. This is why some men notice that intimate moments are more successful when they haven't just finished a big dinner. It's not in your head, it's basic physiology. Hydration plays an equally important role. Your blood is about 90% water, and when you're even mildly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and harder to pump efficiently. This puts extra strain on your heart and reduces circulation throughout your body. I recommend starting each day with a large glass of water and maintaining steady hydration throughout the day. Now, let's address the mind. Anxiety is a major culprit in ED. The fear of failing in intimate moments triggers stress hormones like cortisol, which disrupt circulation and make erections harder to sustain. Daily stresses, work, finances, or even small disagreements can sap mental energy, turning intimacy into a challenge. Low self-esteem or feeling undesired can also create emotional distance. This creates what I call the anxiety spiral. You experience one episode of erectile difficulty, which is completely normal and happens to every man at some point. But then worry sets in, you start anticipating problems, and that anticipation creates the very stress hormones that interfere with sexual function. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Here's where curiosity and freedom come in. Embrace your mind as a powerful ally. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, or mindfulness can calm anxiety, letting your body respond naturally. But let me give you something specific you can try tonight. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. Do this 4 times before any intimate moment. This simple practice activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for relaxation and proper blood flow. I also want to address something that's rarely discussed: the role of sleep in sexual health. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired, it directly impacts your hormone production. Testosterone is primarily produced during deep sleep phases. Men who consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep have testosterone levels similar to men 10 years older. If you're struggling with sleep, you're essentially aging your hormonal system prematurely. Creating a sleep sanctuary can transform your sexual health. Keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees. Darkness is crucial. Our ancestors didn't have streetlights and electronic devices disrupting their circadian rhythms. Consider blackout curtains or an eye mask. The blue light from phones and tablets suppresses melatonin production, so establish a digital sunset at least an hour before bed. Let me tell you about Robert, a 72-year-old who was convinced his sexual life was over. He was getting maybe 4 to 5 hours of broken sleep each night, stressed about his aging mother's health, and felt disconnected from his wife of 45 years. We didn't start with medications or supplements. We started with sleep hygiene and stress management. Within a month, his energy improved, his mood stabilized, and yes, his sexual function returned naturally. The connection between stress and sexual health goes deeper than most realize. Chronic stress literally shrinks the blood vessels in your brain and throughout your body. It's like turning down the dimmer switch on your entire circulatory system. But here's the encouraging news: this process is reversible. When you consistently manage stress through techniques like meditation, gentle yoga, or even regular prayer or contemplation, your blood vessels begin to relax and expand again. Open communication with your partner is transformative. Sharing fears or insecurities isn't weakness, it's strength. Many partners respond with support, reducing pressure and rebuilding trust. Imagine the freedom of reconnecting without that weight on your shoulders. But how do you start these conversations? Many men tell me they don't know what to say or they're afraid of worrying their partner. Here's a simple framework. Start with your feelings, not the problem. Instead of saying, "I'm having erectile problems," try, "I've been feeling less confident about my body lately, and I'd love your support as I work on my health." This shifts the conversation from problem-focused to solution-focused. I've seen couples rediscover intimacy in ways they never expected when they approach challenges as a team. Sometimes the conversation itself becomes a form of foreplay, creating emotional intimacy that enhances physical connection. When partners feel truly seen and heard, when vulnerability is met with compassion, the body often responds in kind. Medical options are also available and effective. Medications like sildenafil enhance blood flow, but they work best with stimulation and desire. For those avoiding pills, low-intensity shockwave therapy stimulates new blood vessels, improving circulation naturally. Testosterone replacement therapy can help if levels are low, restoring energy and libido. Even acupuncture shows promise by reducing stress and boosting blood flow. Let me explain how these treatments work and when they might be right for you. Oral medications work by blocking an enzyme that restricts blood flow to the penis. They don't create artificial erections, they simply remove the biological brakes that prevent natural function. The key is understanding that these medications enhance what your body wants to do naturally, they don't replace normal function. Shockwave therapy is particularly exciting because it actually helps your body grow new blood vessels. The gentle pulses stimulate your body's natural healing response, encouraging the formation of new capillaries in the erectile tissue. It's like creating new highways for blood flow. The treatments are painless and can have lasting benefits even after the therapy course is completed. For men with significantly low testosterone, replacement therapy can be life-changing. But it's crucial to work with a knowledgeable physician who monitors not just your testosterone levels, but also your overall health markers. Testosterone affects your heart, your brain, your bones, and your mood. When properly managed, it can restore not just sexual function, but overall vitality and well-being. Always consult a doctor to tailor these to your needs. Your body deserves personalized care. I can't emphasize this enough. Every man's situation is unique. What works perfectly for one person might not be the right approach for another. A thorough evaluation should include not just your sexual health concerns, but your cardiovascular health, psychological well-being, relationship dynamics, and overall life goals. Lifestyle is your foundation. Regular exercise, a balanced diet with healthy fats and proteins, and quality sleep regulate hormones and reduce stress. Cutting excess sugar and unhealthy fats prevents inflammation that harms blood vessels. Think of these as acts of self-respect, fueling your body to thrive. Let me give you a practical weekly framework that many of my patients find helpful. Aim for 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. That's just over 20 minutes daily. This could be walking, swimming, cycling, or any activity that gets your heart rate up modestly. Include strength training twice a week. Even simple bodyweight exercises can maintain muscle mass and support healthy testosterone levels. For nutrition, focus on whole foods that support circulation. Make half your plate vegetables, especially leafy greens and colorful options. Include lean proteins at each meal to support muscle maintenance and hormone production. Choose healthy fats like those found in fish, nuts, and olive oil. These fats are essential for hormone production and blood vessel health. ED can even be a wake-up call for heart health, as the same issues affect both. By addressing it, you're investing in a longer, healthier life. The blood vessels in the penis are smaller and more sensitive than those around the heart. Erectile dysfunction can be an early warning sign of cardiovascular problems developing. This isn't meant to frighten you, but to empower you. By taking action to improve your sexual health, you're often preventing more serious health issues down the road. Emotionally, silence is the enemy. Many men avoid discussing ED out of fear or shame, but this widens the gap with their partner. Partners may misinterpret withdrawal as rejection, creating tension. Breaking this cycle starts with a brave conversation. Share your journey and invite your partner to support you. This openness fosters intimacy, turning a challenge into a shared victory. I once had a patient, John, who avoided intimacy for years due to ED. When he finally opened up to his wife, her support, and their joint efforts, lifestyle changes, and medical guidance restored not just his confidence, but their marriage's spark. Your story can be just as inspiring. John's journey illustrates something beautiful about human resilience and connection. When he first came to see me, he was convinced his marriage was over. He'd been avoiding physical intimacy for so long that he and his wife barely touched anymore. They were like roommates sharing a house rather than partners sharing a life. The transformation didn't happen overnight. We started with small steps, improving his sleep, adding gentle exercise, and most importantly, opening up communication. His wife later told me that the conversation where John shared his struggles was a turning point. She said she'd been blaming herself, wondering if he was no longer attracted to her. Learning about his health concerns brought them closer together than they'd been in years. 6 months later, John sent me a photo from their second honeymoon, a trip to Italy they'd been postponing for years. They looked radiant, not just because of restored intimacy, but because they'd rediscovered their partnership. They'd learned to face challenges together rather than suffer in silence. Why does this matter? Because you deserve to feel confident, connected, and free in your body. Sexual health isn't just about performance. It's about joy, closeness, and living fully at any age by improving circulation, balancing hormones, managing stress, and communicating openly. You're not only addressing ED, but building a stronger relationship and a healthier you. This holistic approach recognizes that sexual health is interconnected with every aspect of your well-being. When you improve your circulation, you're also supporting your brain health and reducing your risk of cognitive decline. When you manage stress effectively, you're supporting your immune system and improving your body's ability to heal and regenerate. When you communicate openly with your partner, you're building the kind of emotional intimacy that enhances every aspect of your relationship. Curiosity is your guide. Explore what works for your body and celebrate every step forward. Maybe you'll discover that a particular type of exercise energizes you in unexpected ways. Perhaps you'll find that certain foods make you feel more vibrant and alive. You might learn that specific relaxation techniques help you feel more present and connected during intimate moments. The key is approaching this journey with the same curiosity and openness that served you well in other areas of your life. You've solved problems before, adapted to changes, and overcome challenges. This is simply another opportunity to learn about your body and discover new ways to thrive. I'd love to hear from you. Have you or a loved one faced similar challenges? What strategies have worked or what questions do you have? Share your experiences in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else. If this video resonated, please like and subscribe to join our community of curious, empowered individuals, and let me know what health topic do you want me to cover next. Drop your ideas below, and let's keep exploring together. This is Dr. Laura cheering you on to live boldly and freely. See you in the next one.